Welcome back, grade 1. Today on schedule in the agenda we have math revision. We will revise how do we build 1000, how do we count hundreds, then how do we write the hundreds, tens and ones, and different forms of numbers. How do we write them? Let's go and start revision. First of all, you need to remember that our number system is based on groups of 10. Why? Because this simple unit blocks, if you count them all, they can make a group of 10. If not, they are single, only ones. But when they form group of 10, we will have a big block like this. That is block of 10. These are ones only. Ones, the blocks for ones, and that is 10. So when you will have group of 10 ones, you can make one group of 10. That is how we write number 10. Now, when you take 10 of these, 10 group of tens, 10 tens, you will have, let's count, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and then you will have 100. And that is a block that shows 100 together. 10 groups of 10 make 100. This is how we write 100. 1 with 2 zeros. And when you will take 10 hundreds, you will have how much? Let's count. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. And what is after 900 if you add one more hundred to it? You will have 1000. And 1000 has 1 with 3 zeros. That is a big block that has 1000. Now, we will work only with these blocks because 1000 is a little bit too much, right? But we will work with this base 10 blocks. This tiny cube represents only single one. This is group of 10 and this is block for 100. We will practice the counting of hundreds. Like here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blocks of 100 means it's 500. What about this? How much hundreds do you have here? Let's count them. It's 300. Very good. What about here? Can you count the hundreds? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, and 700. Do you know how we write 700? With 700. Let's count here. How many hundreds do we have here? That's a one block of 100. That's 100. And another one, that will be 200. How do we write 200? With 2 and 00. Let's count how many hundreds do we have here. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. How do we write 800? With 8 and 00. Very good. Now, do you understand how we write 100? Hundreds? Now we will revise what means less and more. Remember less and more? less and more. If you have 100 less, it means you take 100 away. Again, if you have 100 less, what will you do? You will take 100 away. Take 100 away. And if you have 100 more, what does it mean? That you will add 100 block more. 100 more. So if you have 100 less, it means you take 100 away. And if you have 100 more, you will add 100 extra. Look at this. How many blocks do we have? 5 blocks of 100. That will make 500. 500. Now, what means 100 less? It means you take 100 away. 100 away. How many will be left? 1, 2, 3, 4. 400 will be left. So you will write 400 here. 400. And then when you have 100 more, what will you do? You will add one more. What will you do? Add one more. And you will count them all, including the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How much it will be? 600. 600. Let's go and practice. Take a color pencil, please. You can use your worksheets that I've sent you through Miss Farah. Did you get the worksheets? If you didn't, you can practice here. But you cannot color, you can just count. If you have a paper, please color the models to show the hundreds. Here you need to color 300s. 300s. Or like this, 300. 300. How many blocks you will color? 3, because each block has hundreds. So you will color 3. 3 blocks of hundreds will be 300, right? Let's do next one. 200. 200. Can you color 200 blocks? How many blocks will you color? 2, because this is 100 and this is 200. Now color 400. 400. Each block has hundreds. So how many blocks will you color if you need to color 400? 4 blocks you will color because you will have 100, 200, 300, 400. 400. Now let's make 600. Color 600. 600. How many blocks will you color? 6, because you want 6 hundreds. Let's count. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. We have 600. Did you color 600? Very good. That was easy. Now let's go to less and more. Less and more. So everyone, this is already written for you. That how many blocks do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means it is 800 because these blocks are hundreds. So how many do we have? 800. Now please take 100 less. 100 away. What will you do? Take 100 away. 100 away. What will be the answer? How many is 100 less? Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 700. 700. Very good. Now, if you have 100 more, what will you do? You need to add one more, right? Add one more. So you will add one more. And how many blocks you will have now? Including the one that you crossed out, all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. The answer will be 900. Now you can work on this one alone and then check the answers with me. Count how many blocks of hundreds do you have. If you will have 100 less, how much it will be, and 100 more, how much it will be. Solve it and then check your answers. But please pause the video. I cannot pause the video. You do it. Okay, here are the answers. How many blocks can you see? 600. If you take 100 away, it will be 500. If you add one more, it will be 700. How many blocks are down here? 500. If you take one away, you will have only 400 left. If you add one more, you will have 600. How many blocks do we have down here? 300. If you take one away, it will be 200. And if you add one more, you will have 400. Do you have the same answers like me? Well done then. Now, how can we write big numbers with hundreds? Remember this big box? In this box, we can write the numbers with ones, tens, and hundreds. We always start from the right side to the left side. We start counting ones, tens, and then hundreds. We will write the digits in the box and then put the digits together to write the complete number. Now, please, we cannot never ever have two digits in one box. Always you can have only one digit in one box. Let's see. How do we do it? How many ones can you count? 5. How many tens can you count? 6. How many hundreds can you count? 4. So what's the final number? 465. Here you have more examples. 8 ones, 2 tens, 4 hundreds. What the final number? 428. What's the final number? 428. Let's see this one. How many ones do you have? 0. How many tens? 9. How many hundreds? 8. What's the final number? You will take 8 and 9 and 0. Put them together and read the number. 890. Let's do this one. How many ones do you have? You have 8 ones. How many tens? You have 3 tens. How many hundreds? 1. You will take the numbers together and you will read the number 138. Let's practice in the worksheet. Start with ones, tens, and hundreds. How many ones do you have? 4. How many tens can you count? 3. How many hundreds can you count? 3. So what's the final number? 3, 3, 4. How do we read it then? 334. 334. Let's do next one. How many ones do you have? 2. How many tens? 4. How many hundreds? 2. What's the final number? Like this. Let's read it. 242. 242. Let's go to the next one. How many ones do you have? 5. How many tens? 6. How many ones? 1. What's the final number? Like this. We put them together and that number will be 165. 165. Next one. How many ones can you count? 6. How many tens can you count? 2. How many hundreds can you count? 4. What's the number? Like this. 426. 426. Next page you can try to do by yourself. But I will give the answer so you can check your answers, okay? If you want to do it alone and then check your answers. If you want to work with me, work with me. How many ones? 2. How many tens? 3. How many hundreds? 4. What's the final number? 432. Next one. How many ones do you have? Only 1. How many tens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. How many hundreds? 1, 2, 3. 3. What's the final number? 371. Next one. How many ones do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 ones. How many tens? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4. How many hundreds? 1, 2, 3. 3. What's the final number? 347. Next one. How many ones do we have? 3. How many tens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. How many hundreds? 2. What's the final number? 293. Last one. How many ones do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ones. How many tens? Only 1. How many hundreds? 2. What's the final number? 215. And last one. How many ones do we have? Oops, none. 0. How many tens? 3. How many hundreds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. What's the final number? This number, how do we read it? 530. Very good. Thank you for your practice. Now we will revise how to write the numbers in the second video.